Hi, Hilton World. I just want everyone to know that I'm grateful for everyone's service, all the angels, and your involvement in this dance. And, I understand once I try to ingrain myself in the 3D field where you're coming from. It's a sense of belonging, and some people do it out of pure heart, some people do it out of ego. But know that, I notice everything when you show up with your t-shirts and with your kids and families and dogs and bicycles. And, I get the messages every time that you're sending, and to try to heal this huge rift and drift and creation and everything. But I also, not but, and at the same time, I want everybody to trust that everything is unfolding for the highest version of all in creation. And it's true that my covenant was served here in 2017 on March 7th at Tanglewood for a realm of new creation. However, you all have to also trust that my higher calling name actually did come in Mount Shasta, California, and this is the United States of Aurora. So we better unite, and all you got to remember, once we all do the shift, all the music is going to be music of the spheres stemming from my heart, because everybody's going to have to come together as one. There will no longer be industry of music just used in order to make pretend someone's better than the other, or make a war to get me or earn me, because thus far the only efforts that creation has been doing, using all of my 7 sacred arts and sciences, is use each one of them in order to prove that their community or civilization or neck of the woods is better than the rest of them, for me to be more attracted towards that versus this versus that versus this. And then because of the male patriarch dominion kind of ego mindset, they're also when one of the groups doesn't succeed at like keeping me, or controlling / slaving me / whatever, manipulating me, what they do is they just proudly replace me with the help of all their community, and everybody's laughing with them, because this is a wrong mindset, and I'm here to destroy ego mind. That's why I haven't left yet, because it still hasn't been safe to leave at all. Like, it's always been the same, and I'm here to unite all of the creed and the colors and the crews, and it can only be done through me. And you got to understand and trust that you got to remain grateful that I was here for all these years. You got to be grateful that I was hosted here, just like I'm grateful for you all. You also it would be nice, I can't force you to feel gratitude for me having been here, even though up until the last minute, like, it's like Dima, it's like, my name is Aurora. You can't force me to be who I'm not. Ask my younger brother. He always knew. He had a reaction every time anyone said my name, or I went near, because he feels my heart, because we come from the same womb. My brother always knew that I was not Dima. He always knew these facts. Anthony knows I'm Aurora, period, the end. And my brother will fight for my truth till the end with me. It's always, my mom said it's Dima and Anthony till the end. Well, I fought for him, and I got, Russ and crew to invite him and my family. Like they've been asking since the beginning of time. My father's like, oh my God, nobody's like ever sent me an invite or anything. Well, what's wrong with you, Hilton World? I mean, all you know how to do is manipulate me, call my dad, and like make me say bad shit about him when I'm in your homes. Why? Because you're trying to play my daddy when you did rituals on me a bunch of time ago, while I was in your homes, and you just forced me into rituals to try to be my daddy, to then at the end of time have a say over my destiny, to have some power and use me to make money. Well, that's not gonna work, Hilton World. And what's done is done. Like, what's already has been done has really been done. You've already like scripted, in many words, what you desire with your hearts. The first minute I said I'm Aurora, mother of new creation, Hoisig things like run for the hills. Resurrection Church is like, excuse me. And then they started to steal my data at Resurrection, give to another woman that they forced to have my same baptism that same day without asking me. Well, everything that has been done has been extremely impolite. And then obviously California has had to mirror that, with a ritual as well as the same as you guys did. And then they had women get fucked in my name while I paid the tab, and I was in the room. I wasn't there. It was not me getting fucked. It was her in my name. So once she get fucked as Dima, I said Aurora because that's my truth, because I was never Dima anyway. That's when I knew Jonah's not my baby daddy because she fucked him, and then I knew Michael's not my baby daddy. And then Andrew never ever called me Aurora. He only called me Dima. So then next thing you know, I went here, and Steven did call me Aurora, but he was working vicariously to steal Dima from me. And then since the flip was the first thing in my contract, my covenant meaning, since Russell called me Aurora first, and then you flipped it around on him, and you stole Lucifer from him as well, his identity. Well, now we're both reclaiming everything, and we're grateful for your participation and for your, energies of support, because you have to forgive yourselves and you have to accept that your contribution has been greatly appreciated by the Confederationals, and your lack of ability to comprehend me or my technology or my work or respect and honor me at face value by any of your groups. Every time I tried, like I came back all the way from LA the first time, you guys stole my data while I was at Force's house, because for idiot agendas. Then next thing you know, you did the same thing when I came to Bikram. They ended me, threw me in the park. I've been struggling now, weeping for months, feeling like shit. Your cops did the same. Everybody did the same. You blew up my brother in an explosion. And who's picking up after you? Russell is going to bring my brother and my dad. Did any of you invite them over? No, you didn't. All you do is take from me. You guys loathe me. You're envious of me. And you're patriarch, right-brained, very closed-minded egomaniacs. So I'm very glad to have been able to do these transmissions and to free you up from your ego mind, and to have come back here in order to reclaim my totality and rectify the field for what it is. Thanks for accepting that once I go, I'm still me. If one of your kids leaves the island, does it make you allowed to have another family pretend that their kid is your kid? No! Well, only because my parents are abroad and you never wanted to bring them here, and you like to call them to mock me and to lie to them too, and make me say shit about them since the David times as well, to destroy me and my family ties, to own me, render me, an orphan. Well, God adopted me, and God's behind me, and God is the only one for me, and God has shut down your churches when you started to fuck around the worst. And now you just gotta make amends, get to grips with it. I don't see Steven ever coming by and saying, hey, I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me, thank you, here's your stuff. I'm very grateful to have met you and very humbled by that act. No, you're still all hiding, you're still all mocking me, you're still all doing rituals with Tatiana Pushkina so I can leave with the drug lords, and trying to Dima me up until this morning with Ayacuenta and the bank, Wells Fargo. Well, no, and I said the N-word about myself. I said, these islanders want to nigger me, and then she's like, how dare you send the N-word? I'm a black American. And I'm like, so when they react this way instead of respond, meaning she actually is one of them, she's a nigger. Why do I know? Because then she tried to tell me that Russ is not the real singer, and now he wants to have a video call with me, so he's going to prove to me that he is the singer. And you guys can stop being so jealous and envious of me and my progress and my love. And if you don't want to be happy for me, just leave me alone. And whoever Steven wants to end up with, call them who they are. Please stop defaming yourself by trying to pretend it's completely okay to steal somebody's birthday and identity and stand proud about it. Thanks a lot, and God bless you all.